Hey everybody, welcome back to a bonus episode of Mo Era. I'm just gonna call this the let's wrap things up, and by that I mean romance the other ladies speedrun, because I don't want to extend it out just for the extent of extending it. You know what I mean? So obviously my second choice is Sima, so I figured we are going to, we're gonna go new game. We're gonna do it. Of course, I'm still Copy, I mean. My name is not Douglas. Okay. And again, I'm going to use that skip function just to get us nice and quick through everything. I'll read some of the new dialogue, but really I'm just after the nice picks. I forgot how it started a little bit, so I do want to read through some of it maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot. They just roasted me. Oh man, I'm gonna start crying in the club. Let's skip, so every time we skip it takes us to a decision point. Remember the cat girl, we spun, we ended up in Japan. Got to see all the cute cats. We're gonna talk to Sima this time. A little bit of new dialogue here. If this is your first episode of the Mo Era, don't watch this one. Go watch the first 6, I think, episodes, and then come back here. Alright, so hey, how are you, Sima? Good, thanks. Wait, that's not her voice. I forget. She looks at me with her brilliant eyes and then smiles. I don't know if this video is even going to see the light of day. I feel like it might take a while to read all the dialogue necessary. But, I don't know. I'll speedrun. I'll do it. That's the toughest part of the conversation, right? When you have to say something but nothing comes to mind. Relatable. To tell you the truth, I struggle with this just like you. I mean, I could have told you about a dream I saw once, but I don't see dreams. Can't be any better to tell her about the dream I had today. Well, so exciting. And you say we stood in shining arcs. Yeah, and everything was blinking around you. As if it was a Botticelli of Leonardo da Vinci painting. If you haven't seen this masterpiece, go and take a look. Mesmerizing. If your dream was true, it'd be so entertaining. Each day would be more and more exciting. Shame it's not going to happen. I mean, it's unlikely that studies would be included in these 4 days and you're here. Oh, on the other hand, I enjoy studying, so who knows? No, after all, your dreams can't be true. Why do you think so? Think about it. How is it possible to change anything in just 4 days? It is kind of weird, starting from the beginning. Knowing everything that happens, it kind of leaves I don't know, I lost the magic feeling, because at first I'm like, oh, these beautiful girls, but then I'm like, oh wait, they're the fates, they're goddesses basically, so it kind of feels a little bit different. This one hits differently, fellas. Alright, blah blah blah, see, like in the dream, yeah, blah blah blah. Sima pinches me. Okay, see, that is what I was going for. That's the kind of quality content I come here for. Ouch! See, in a dream, you're unlikely to feel anything. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Don't think it was convincing enough. I need to pinch you as well. I'm afraid we don't know each other well enough to do this. Oh, my. Alright, so that was just basically the exclusive Sima dialogue. Ermi. I forget what I put last time. I do like reading, so I'm just gonna keep it. Okay, we've seen this before. They're like, oh, reading is there's so many things you can do. Wow. I think last time, this was Nana, The Catcher in the Rye was Marta. Oh yeah, Crime and Punishment was, yeah, so if I pick that first, goes to Sima. I don't want to give Nana any attention this playthrough. We'll get her next time, maybe. So, blah, blah, blah. Beautiful Marta. It's hard to romance Sima knowing Marta is my one true love. Okay. Oh, fuck, what was the question? Wait, I can go to history and see the last thing they said. Markapi, do you like slim girls? Last time I said yes. Maybe this time I'll say I like the thickums. No, of course not. What did you say? See, let's get started. I like potato chips. Okay, so that basically just changed one thing because the rest of this dialogue is the same. So I guess those small decisions don't really matter. Making a cake Last time I did this, a little mou flouet. I'll give Marta a tasty filling. Give some custard, just some stuff I wouldn't pick normally. I don't think this has any. I don't think this has any bearing on the consequences. Yeah, this is exactly what they said last time. Okay, let's go to the next choice here, fellas. How's everyone doing, by the way? Oh, I realized I forgot my notes in the classroom. I was on my way out when I stumbled across Sima. Okay, so this is the exclusivity of the Sima walkthrough here. Hoped you enjoyed club today. It was memorable. By the way, I'm glad you picked crime and punishment today. So basically whatever you pick first, like whichever girl you pick first, apparently that's going to be the outcome that is delivered upon yourself. Interesting. It wouldn't be a crime. It would be a crime. It would have been a crime not to do so. Gosh darn it. What are you doing here, step bro? I wanted to write a report about our meeting, but I'm too tired. I think I'll just head home. Where to? Turned out we live near each other. Interesting how my choices make me live near Marta in the first playthrough, but now I live near Sima. I wonder if you qualify for a boy next door mark copy. Oh, she knows. Oh, she's touching it. Oh. The only way to tell is for me to keep you company. Sure, why not? Wow. Somehow I said it out loud. What's so surprising? Never thought you'd accept. I am curious to hear why, Markapi. See, now we even have a topic to discuss. I'm so sorry we somewhat left you alone at the club. We got dragged away. It's okay, don't worry. But it's so nice of you to be worried, you know. I really managed to unwind, just chilling, listening to your debates. I do just be vibing though. You guys really like to argue. Well, everyone does. Everyone likes to argue. Few know what it's all about. Arguing means exchanging opinions, right? Sure. Guess what? People tend to think that the key point of a debate is to win it. It's actually to get further to the truth. They don't even understand that there are no right and wrong opinions. It's all subjective. I don't know about. It's a rather complex concept. Don't think too many would get it. That's why now I'd rather stay away from arguing than wasting my time. Meaning that before you liked to be a master debater? You bet. It's all went downhill after one day. Tell me the story. They tried to gather a women's volleyball team to represent my city at a big tournament. Ooh, hello. Before that team was comprised mainly of girls of the same school. They had the best training grounds, great coach, lots of experience. Then it was decided that they don't give other girls any chance to play at all. Next thing you know, they said that half of the roster should be filled from other schools. It's a lot of roosters. And their reasoning? Equality. What happened next? They booed me out when I said they don't understand what equality means. What do you mean? Equality is when the team consists of the best players in town, regardless of their schools. Something tells me the new team didn't win the tournament. They were destroyed. I probably picked yet another boring topic. Nah, I'm fine with it. Sirs. No way. We must start casual chit-chat like normal people do. Chit-chat about what? I like cats and fancy dresses and everything. Sometimes I talk about sophisticated things, but it's not on purpose. I try my best to hide a smile. It all comes back to 4'11", boys. I'm telling you, if you can get alone with a girl at 4'11", you basically have a wife. I don't have any experience, but I just hear this is the facts. Okay, it's evening already. Time sure flies. So, what's so surprising about us walking home together? Oh, like I told you, I never thought you'd accept. You seem a bit distant and resorted. That's why. Wait, fuck, that was my voice. You seem a bit distant and resorted, that's why. Hey, that's not true. Maybe it seems like that because of the way I behave. And yes, it takes me some time to open up, but it's only normal. Oh, baby. This is a great choice for our second quick little walkthrough here, fellas. Look at that shot. Beautiful girl, long hair, short skirt, petting that little cat. She's tall. We're going to have tall children. I always mind my manners. She can sure, like, handle a pussy cat there. Don't you think he can lead people away? Not really. Why? Let's say you run into someone who wears the same outfit as you. Oh my, Markopi, you picked the worst example for a girl. In that case, gosh, get out of here. In that case, I tried to cross the street. I just wanted to say a lot of people won't have enough courage to approach you. Who knows? Maybe one of them could have been your friends. Instead, they would simply think you're not interested. Markopi, don't get me started about that, okay? Did I say something wrong? No, it's just, well, that's a different story. Maybe I'll tell you later. I always thought Sima's been very popular throughout her life, but somehow her words make me less confident about it. Anyway, real friends are so rare that I'm unlikely to find them in the streets. It's worth the try. I think because a friend can stay with you forever. I'm afraid my friendships don't last, Markopi. What happens? I tend to think people are good friends when you're even. I think I missed it. Whatever. However, as soon as you start doing better, they think you're out of their league and become increasingly distant. Don't know whether they're envious or just feeling uncomfortable. I think I know what you're talking about. But what you probably don't know is that I come from a wealthy, noble family. Trust me, it makes things even worse. Something tells me you'd never make a big deal out of it. Exactly. Still, my social status alone is enough for people to alienate me. Money ruins friendships. What's even worse, friends often become leeches. I have to disagree, because if you guys remember that one episode of The Boondocks, when Thugnificent and all of his rapper friends live in that mansion, you know, they're all real. They're like, hey, the second this rapping thing doesn't work out, we're all gonna get jobs at Wendy's. Like, I feel that, you know, like if you have a good group of friends, like myself, if one of my friends got rich, like that's good for them. Like you don't lose interest. That's like, hey, like if my boy Stone OG wins the lottery, I know for a fact he's probably gonna send me anime body pillows every couple of months. And I think that's pretty epic of him. I'm gonna take a sip of Wawa. That B-Ross guy would just send me ranch, which I wouldn't mind. Cheaper than lotion, I guess. When I'm not able to help them, they're all alike. They're all like, but it means nothing to you. Oh, what a Scrooge. Have you tried looking for someone within your social circle? I can't deal with rich kids. Oh dear, this crowd. Today I chose Crime and Punishment, but in fact I should have gone with Vanity Fair. Hey, I wouldn't mind being your friend. What for? I don't think there should be a reason. ... If I get more I should have... Oh my gosh. She whispers something. What did you say? I said we'll see. And now it's time for me to go, Markopi. I enjoyed the discussion. You know, if we talk about first impression, you certainly seem different from others. I'm not like other guys, Sima, I assure you. Question is, will you make this impression last? See you tomorrow. Smooch. 10 minutes walk and then tea and slippers. I believe we've already gone through this. I haven't seen Gibraltar in a while. Okay. Oh, Gibraltar, I've missed you. By the way, brother, I've missed you too, brother. Alright, let's go to the next decision so we can meet Skimma. Skimma. We'll play Ermi's game, but we'll just skip, because I don't think there was a decision in Ermi's game. We'll see. Oh, remember when I read this whole thing? I should probably go through this another time. Maybe not record it, but I feel like there's some stuff I missed. Obviously... Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, no one goes by that name here. You're being weird. I don't recognize those names. Yeah. All the dialogue is the same. True root's the answer. Blah, blah, blah. Gibraltar. I don't think I see Gibraltar again. Now we're in Russia. We met Oh, maybe I shouldn't skip that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so then we got to the math lesson. I'm very sad that there was not a decision in volleyball, like whose shorts do you want to sniff or something. Uh, Never mind. Okay, which one was Sima? Math and success was Marta. Math and beauty was Nana, I think. So I don't think we picked math in the future. Just in case, I'm gonna do a save so we can come right back here. Oh wow, it really did delete. That's so stupid. If you start a new game, you should be able to AQ 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay. Math and did I say beauty? No, the future. The future. Future. Mathematics in the sorry, that's me. Mathematics in the future. Sounds exciting. A very interesting topic indeed. Glad you picked it. Have you ever heard about big data? Is it something like rocket science? Not quite. Big data! Machine learning! Enough to make a startup, Nana. Gosh, I've missed Marta. Joke as much as you want, but it's the future. The future. Hey, alright, alright. Dope. No, this is dope. Yeah. That braid action, that little... Dude, that's a lot of galaxy. That's a lot of mass, brother. Big data is like a new galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy 3 to be in fact. It's detailed down to the lowest level possible in the target set. For example, you analyze store sales down to every single customer. Of course, it's a lot of data, hence the word big. Why do we need it at all? Well, imagine you went shopping. Here you are, standing near a shelf with lots of goods on it. Do you think these items are placed randomly? No. Big data is their new order. First, you analyze purchasing history of each customer. When you put it together, you see the most and the least popular items. Based on that, you can review what you sell, the assortment. All what's left is to rearrange the shelf accordingly. Do you know where they place the top sellers? At your eye level, in the middle of the shelf. Expensive goods are put on the upper shelves, above everything. The cheapest items are usually at the lowest. Why can't we rely on common sense instead of big data? Relying on common sense means relying on people. And people tend to make mistakes, Nana. Without big data, your prediction lacks quality. Even if I'm the biggest store manager on planet Earth? What if you have to run 100 stores in different countries? Marta's right on the money. Then I'd hire 100 managers, the best of the best. The money comes into question again, Nana. The money, you say? Alright, challenge accepted. My people versus your big data. Give me a few months and I'll be taking showers of gold. Excuse me? What I mean is I'll get more revenue thanks to my people. Your big data is nothing but another buzzword. I'd rather take bets on who out of you two goes bankrupt first. Okay, class. Sima, thanks, well done. Alright, won't let me skip. I think the future will be driven by data. But maybe it's better to go the future step by step. Let's have a short break. Everything is good in moderation. I don't really want to watch his Ermi wave again. That's hydrating. Okay. Let's go math and success because I don't like Nana. I've missed you, Marta, but I gotta skip you because we've seen it before. All right. And then they're handing out flyers. They're saying, who are you gonna help? I'm gonna help. I never did this one. Maybe another time. We're gonna help Sima this time. I hate seeing Marta's disappointment, but I'd like to help Sima. So nice of you, Markapi. I promise it won't be bothersome. Tay decided to ask me something. She's gonna ask me to clean the room, clean all the room and everything. Okay, so this time instead of Marta helping me clean the room, Sima's gonna help me clean the room. Epic. Might get some new dialogue here. Almost certain we will. Sima was actually waiting for me in geography class. I hope you didn't wait for too long. Just a couple of minutes, nothing much. I was busy being envious. Envious about what? Envious about Lena, of course. Who's Lena? Someone who's being loved. Oh, I see. It looks like Sima is eager to chat. How was your day? She almost started laughing. I'm so sorry. It's really inappropriate of me, but so funny. I value the fact that you tried so hard to come up with a decent topic. I would have never found one myself. I just asked what, people ask, like, in general. Do you want me to answer in the same fashion? How was your day? It was okay. Just okay? Anything happened? Not really. I see. By the way, thanks for the tea yesterday. It's excellent, right? I found this gem like a month ago. Or was it 2 months ago? Anyway, I was with my friends when... You look bored already, and I haven't even started. Maybe it's better to stay silent from time to time. Now, I tend to think you're right. However, I still want to discuss something really interesting, but I'm not a mind reader. Well, your idea to thank me for something random wasn't half bad. Random? Ah, man. Gotta mute this before I start. But even when I try to mute it, like the delay, it's a whole debacle, gentlemen. I'm sorry. And my one lady watching. I'm sure that she's out there watching right now. Well, Marta's always with me, so. Okay. It's better not to read my mind. What if I decide to think bad of you? And hey, some thoughts are private. I would pay a lot to know what girls think about me. Then you'd soon find other girls you know nothing about. I don't really get it. See, it's not that easy to read me. I've heard there are certain visual signs indicating that a girl likes you. Like what? For instance, when she bites her upper lip. That's just what retards do. Interesting. Who said this? I watched a video on the internet. Borden Jeterson. What kind of video was that? Was there a muscular guy coming to, like, fix her PC? Sima, how come you're aware of those kinds of videos? I'm pretty knowledgeable. But let's get back to our topic. Knowing the plots of pornography is not knowledgeable, Sima, first of all. If a girl bit her lip constantly, she'd look like a duck. That's what I was saying earlier, man. Now that I think about it, I see a lot of girls like this every day. It's lip surgery. They're trying to look beautiful. For whom, I wonder? Now, I want to change the topic. Let's decide who does what. I'm talking about cleaning. Any ideas? Sure. You could fill this bucket, get a mop, and wash the floor. What about you? I'll be your personal muse, Markopi. I'm kind of picky when it comes to muses, you know. What do you look for? It's kind of funny, like the muses from Hercules, and like, but she's a Fate sister and not one of the Muse sisters. So, kind of epic there. Kind of a little epic reference. You know, I've played this game before. What do you look for? I need my muse to call me a hero. I need a hero. And reward the hero with a juicy kiss. Emphasis on juice. Reward for what? Can Marta go in? Nana. Enter Nana and Marta. What? I saw you practically leaning on this door, so I thought I'd do you a favor and open it. But why would you sneak in on me? Why would you cry out loud after that? It's because I walk like a ninja. As for crying out loud, I just wanted to mind my manners. I intended to knock on the door anyway. Sure you did. Girls, can I ask you a question? We're worried about you, Baka. Yeah, what if Markopi is a pervert? Hey, what did I do to deserve being called a pervert? Let's assume you got to like Sima. Are you trying to say only perverts can like me? I will say this. If you go for Sima first, you more than likely are indeed a pervert. If you go for Marta first, you're probably a man of culture. You probably read a lot of Marcus Aurelius. You probably meditate a lot. I'm just saying. And if you go for Nana first, you should be confined to a cell, never to see the light of the sun again. Just my opinion. Again, we all have different opinions. I'm gonna take a sip of Wawa here. I think we're making great progress. Probably finish this up pretty soon. Anyway, I'm happy you all are here now. See, now what would you... Fuck. Man, it's hard to read, guys, I'm telling you. Reading is hard. Again, I'm from Siberia, so this is like my 18th language. See, now, what do you want us to do with this guy? I want you to help him clean. You see where the mop is, right? To my surprise, Nana and Marta actually helped me. So last time when we went with Marta in our first playthrough, we had to clean the room all alone, but this time Marta and Nana helped us. I don't know like what kind of plan Sima has for us, but I imagine it's a lot of bondage and BDSM stuff. Hey, Sima is not that righteous at all when she's less buttoned up. So if I could unbutton her just a bit more, boy, it would be huge. What? Did I miss something? The rest of the day passed by really quick. We don't have any after school activities and I'm on my way home. Someone pats me on the shoulder. It's Sima. I didn't notice this last time. It had the freaking Wojaks, the boomer and the zoomer. Was this here last time? With Marta? That's hilarious. Oh man. Hi, Markapi. From a distance, it looks like you don't know where to go. Doesn't matter as long as you keep me company. Oh. How's your week going, Markapi? Going great. Just a little bit tired. Get some rest so you'll be ready for career day. Excited about what? Excited about it? Gosh, English is my 18th language. I am. Did I say something wrong? Nothing at all. It's just, you see, I'm in a constant fear of missing out. What do you mean? I always think I should have been busy with something else. Maybe I should have gone to another school. A few years ago, I declined an invitation for a movie audition. What if I missed the opportunity of a lifetime? Tomorrow won't be any different. I get that out of here. I know it probably sounds laughable. Is there anything to laugh about? Trust me, there is. Simply because nothing matters very much and a few things matter at all. Care to explain? Well, it's a long story, Maybe next time, Markapi. By the way, I'm a root of that fear for some. Funny, isn't it? What do you mean? Others often think they miss out on something I do. If I stay late studying so that the next day I have dark circles under my eyes, other girls would gossip about me spending the whole night out. If they invite me somewhere and I'm busy, they think that I simply reject them. Okay, so I get like 9 hours of sleep every night, yet I still have dark circles under my eye. I don't know what that's about. Probably like some sort of like genetic condition. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I look like a gosh darn raccoon. I mean, I do wear glasses, but whatever. Just thought I'd share that information with you guys. Yeah, let's move on. That I have something better to do. See why it is so amusing? They're envious about missing out on something they imagine I'm doing, something that doesn't even exist. They also say that they can't understand me, that I look reserved. Oh, I know I keep interrupting, but it's my video, I'll do what I want. I went back and on one of the choices at the end of the game with Taya, when I set out like, hey, I wanted to take a year to change my life, I picked a slightly different dialogue, and then it started to talk about like the same thing Sima's talking about, like fear of missing out and social media and stuff. So I just thought I'd share that. So this is probably going in that same route that I went back and I didn't record that because it was just like 3 minutes. So I didn't do anything to betray the Markapi Sue audience, I promise. In the end, they stop approaching me altogether. I'm not reserved. It's simply my everyday expression. I'm sorry, you know. Sorry that I don't look like your average cheerleader. Wow. I mean, I think you're very popular. If we just met... That's exactly what everyone assumes, Markapi. Oh well, it only means I should treasure those who see the real me. I'd be happy to learn more about the real you, Sima. Is that so? What if you simply lose the interest after a while? What if you find me pretty boring? It'd be painful, Markapi. I hate losing people after I grow accustomed to them. I'd never do something like this, but if you think I should just stay away, just let me know. I can't. I'd be missing out. Oh my. Making a fool out of myself. Do you mean what you said about willing to know me about? Oh, wow. Was that a typo or am I just stupid? I do. Well, time will show if it's true. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Whoa. Did you really say this? So what if I did? It's one of the better sides of being a girl. I can say a lot, but then pretend it means nothing. On that note, it's time for me to go. See you. All right, time to go home to Gibraltar. Man, I'm beat. Play Hermes game. I don't think there's a choice this time. By the way, I have a newfound respect for anyone who does playthroughs of visual novels and things with lots of reading to that extent. Just because it's so... I just realized watching back how many typos, or not typos, or how many times I just misread things. Makes me seem like a dummy dum-dum. And then you have people like on bigger channels like, oh, you misread like Lilac or Daisy at 1738. How could you stupid poop? So yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Marta's song is the best, obviously. Going to the next choice. It's career day, I believe. They're gonna ask me to play the piano. Let me get these octaves in here. Boom. Just the first octave. Boom. Boom. This has no significance. Boom, boom. And there's my 5 notes. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Boo, boo, boo. Going to the next choice. And then Taya gave me her little like, hey, this is the adult world. It sucks and it blows eggs. And I'm going to Sima. Promise is a promise, so I helped Sima. ABC Capital. Always be closing. Okay. Sima helps some large company who seemingly sells everything in the world. It's interesting. So like Sima's character, I guess it's like, hey, I don't want to miss out on everything. So she tries to like do everything. That's interesting. Interesting. It's kind of like the whole jack of all trades, master of none. Like, you know, you're good at a lot of things, but you're not great at one thing. As opposed to Marta's like, I worked super hard, but like talent is always going to beat like that hard work if you're mediocre. So, interesting concepts here. Moving on. Hi, Markapi. I'm glad you volunteered to help me here. So, what's the job you advertise? A manager. A manager of what? Of a brand. It's called a brand manager. Oh, it means selling stuff? No, these are the guys from the sales department. Then it means being responsible for the design and all, right? No, once again, the other guys do this. Well, what am I supposed to do then? Be the one in charge of making things happen. Look, can you help me with the handouts? Just be ready to give me some more, okay? I see our first visitor. It's a girl from another class. Oh wow, this company is so cool. Like, everyone would be excited to work there. You bet. Would you like to be a part of this company? Yeah, although I'm a bit concerned about one thing. What exactly? I've heard your company is sexist. In, what regard? I heard it's heavily biased against women. Who told you this? You know, they say the work itself is far. The issue is with the recruiting process. They mainly recruit males, and that's a problem. It can't be. Look, now I'm concerned as well. I'm going to ask a representative. Cool, I'm waiting here. Sima comes back after a few minutes. Okay, now I know everything, and I can assure you that everything is fair. So So the recruiting is totally fair because they do blind hiring. You pass all the tests, then you do a written case, all anonymously. Your identity is only revealed once the 20 best results are identified. This year they plan to hire 20 interns again. Oh, I see. But how come last year 15 males and only 5 females were hired? The girl puts on a smug face and leaves. What's wrong with her? I'm all for equality. I really support it. Another girl approaches our booth. Hey, wow, a big name here. Didn't expect it. You want to work here? Of course. However, I'm afraid they won't let me get in. Sima gets a little bit more tense, knowing what's going to happen next. Why do you think so? What do you mean? I'm not good enough yet. Simple as that. However, you'll see me becoming the best in no time. Oh, so that's what you mean. I'm sure you'll make it. Look, aren't you afraid that the recruiting process will be unfair? Do I need to have connections to get in or what? No, of course not. They use blind hiring. You pass all the tests, then you do a written case, all anonymously. Your identity is only revealed once the 20 best results are identified. This year they plan to hire 20 new interns. Then everything depends only on me. Moreover, I'll call my friends. There will be 20 female interns. She takes a handout and leaves. See, Markopi, it's all about your personality. Everything else doesn't matter. I fully agree with this. We return to our class after that. Okay, let's all go to the restaurants. And this time, instead of Marta coming out of the bathroom first, it's going to be Sima. And as we are about to get going, in fact, Taya already left us, waiting for the girls outside the bathroom. The first one is Sima. Welcome back. Where are the others? Still there. They told me to come first. I have no idea why. It's an awesome place, right? It sure is. My second time here, and it only gets better. Oh, so you've been here before? I couldn't help it. Nana's voucher looked way too exciting. Why didn't you tell us? Well, it's an expensive place, so I tried to be considerate for you peasants. That's very nice of you. I want to return here. Doubt I can afford myself a dinner, though. I'd rather have another one of their delicious cakes. Back then, did you go alone or with your family? Alone. My family is in another country, silly. Right. I'm being stupid. Is it just me, or you want to tell me something? Well, I don't know where to begin. Anywhere will do. So, I'd really like to return here, but I don't want to go alone. Why don't you take Ermi? The guy seems a bit lonely. Oh my, sounds like a polite rejection. I probably should. That's not what you'd expect of me to say. It means you did want to tell me something. See, I thought it would be cool to return here with a girl. How romantic. Who could that girl be? You. Me? You want to invite me along? Oh my. Forget it. I know you're not interested. You probably have a wait list of other guys and all. So stupid of me. You're only stupid because you managed to get it all wrong. I'll repeat it for the first and last time, Markopi. Do you want to invite me along to come here? I do. I accept. What? Between us, this is my first invitation. Please be gentle, okay? You're kidding me. I'm not. That dinner I had here, I didn't go alone because I wanted to, you know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How about we go tomorrow? Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Would 2 p.m. work for you? Sure. Okay, I come back to Gibraltar. Wonder what Gibraltar's doing. Your face is all red, brother. Okay, I doubt I could declassify the symbols. Okay, let's go to the next decision, because everything was the same dialogue up to that point. Now we are on our date with Sima. Oh, okay. Her outfit is pretty epic, I will say this. Yeah, so Sima arrives 5 minutes late, fashionably late, as the kids are saying nowadays. Something tells me it was carefully planned. I make a visible effort to concentrate on her eyes. Yeah. How are you, Markapi? Hello? Oh. Hi. I'm doing great. Glad to hear it. Well, shall we take a seat? We've got a decent table, and relief washes over me in an awesome wave. We have had such a lovely time here yesterday. Yeah. Shame we didn't try their best dessert. Which one? It's obvious from the first glance. From the first glance, you say? Give it a try. I show Sima my selection. What do you know, Markapi? It's on your list. You know what I'm going to ask you to do next, don't you? Which one? Is the best one. So we picked this, the Peach Passion for Marta. I'm guessing Strawberry Shortcake is for Nana. So I'm gonna say this fancy looking one is probably gonna be the best case scenario for Sima here. Well, boys, I am not saying I'm a genius, but I'm pretty darn intelligent. I'm able to read women. I'm able to read books occasionally. I'm just overall a really bright young boy. Okay. Correct. Am I this easy to read? Well, it's just the first chapter. I picked something for myself, and we're all set. Do you feel the same, Markapi? Excited? Nervous. Pretty close. Yeah, maybe I'm very nervous, you know? See, I'm not that good at small talk. People often think I'm boring. People are not... Really, I can't believe it. What the fuck? That's a compliment. Marta would never do this to me. That's all I gotta say. But Sima do be looking kinda cute. Seems like you didn't listen to what I said a few days... Did I mess up? No, not like this. I put in so much work. Anyway, I'm curious to know, Markapi. Why do you think it's hard to believe in what I said? Okay, so she doesn't... Looks can be deceiving thing, I guess. Oh man. Okay, we recovered. So we experienced some turbulence in the air. We were at a cruising altitude of 4,000 feet, and then there's a little dip. We almost hit a bird, but then I swooped us back up, and now we're at 6,000 feet. Maybe you're right. Hey, Markapi, tell me something. I'm just saying I never got a choice wrong with Marta, so maybe it was meant to be, just saying. Anything you want to know? No, silly. Tell me something. Something, you say? Honestly, nothing comes up on my mind. Why? Is it because of me? I think so. Nothing comes to mind because I only think of you. And Marta. Oh. You're flattering me, Markapi. Sorry, I didn't say stop. Is there something special about me? Well, obviously, but... Right choice? Oh, thank you. What's the secret? It's simple. Few things matter, Markapi. I don't buy it. What about our exams, career plans and all? And all temporary and silly things. In 5 years, you're going to look back and laugh. Her breasts are very large. Trust me, our problems are nothing serious. And what is serious enough for you? Let me think. Say, having nothing to eat or nowhere to sleep. Death of someone precious to you. Now, career plans, you say. Even if you don't get a prestigious job, so what of it? Less people going to say you're doing great. It's not about people, it's about money. Money gives you freedom. I'd be lying if I said it's not true. However, freedom costs little, Markapi. Having a good lifestyle isn't expensive at all. But is it really nice enough? A good lifestyle means, like, I don't know, having a personal yacht. Yatch, I guess. But you don't really need it. It's a common misunderstanding. See, money makes drastic improvements in your life only for so long. Say a pair of shoes worth $100 is likely to be good enough. Then you get yourself another one, this time worth $2,000. I guess it's even better, 20 times even. Right, but usually not 20. Call me Mr. Predictor. A dinner at a 3-star Michelin restaurant is good, but is worth the extra price compared to your favorite cafe. I'm not even talking about a dinner with your family. At some point, everything becomes good enough, not worth the extra money. I guess that kind of relates to the whole, like, after you make a certain amount of money, the study used to be like $76,000 or something. Like, after you make anything more than that, your life, your not quality of life, but it's kind of similar. Your perception of a good life like stays stagnant at $76,000. But I think that is it's been moved up because of inflation, because that study was done a little bit ago. But yeah, I think that's the point they're trying to make here. Sadly, you can only learn from your own experience. That's why the rich often say money isn't everything, and the poor hate them for that. Let's learn to enjoy the little things more, copy. How about we start from our desserts? I will say that, well, it's obvious, like, I'd rather be a millionaire, like, masturbating in my Lamborghini, crying tears of depression, than, you know, being super happy as, like, a super broke person. Obviously, like, the middle ground would be the best, like, being happy in, like, a middle of the ground situation. But I will say that, like, finding philosophical markup here, how you do, finding the joys in the little things in life is something that's very important for all of us young boys to do. You know, like, just going out and experiencing nature, like, oh, that deer is beautiful, or that flower blooming, that's awesome, like, all of this nature, or like just a nice interaction you have with someone. Maybe I don't go outside, maybe you do. Maybe you get a coffee and the barista's like, have a nice day, and she really means it, and you're like, wow, that's epic. So yeah, finding those little interactions to be the things that keep us going. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry to bore you with my philosophical jibber jabber. I got another email. I'm going to blow my poo-poo out of my butt. How about we start from our desserts? We'll take our time. Hey, do you like art? Yeah, why? There's an exhibition nearby. I heard it's quite good. So in this scenario, instead of Marta taking me to the art exhibit, I'll be taking Sima. That's pretty epic, how it flip-flops with us. You want to go? Only if you keep me company. I'm afraid I have to leave soon. Haha, the face you made was priceless. I'll go with you, Markapi. The exhibition is right across the corner, so we decide to take a walk. The wind's picking up. Sugoi. With her hair like that, Sima looks like a Valkyrie. I will say this, like, I need that, like, Scandinavian, mighty, Nordic genes to carry on my family. So that'd be pretty epic if that was Sima, but Marta numero uno still. Sounds a bit cheesy, but who cares? What? Nothing. My hair is probably a mess. Why won't this wind stop? Maybe because it listens to my prayers. Let it be not the mere breeze, but a mighty gale. This is the showstopper, I guess. We admire it for a while. I'm glad you invited me here, Markapi. Honestly, I was surprised. Why? How should I put it? Say, do you visit places like this often with other girls? Yeah, well, from time to time. Oh, I see. Just so you know, no one has invited me before. They don't know what they've missed, Sima. She says nothing, but she moves closer to me. without moving her limbs or her arms or anything. Much closer. Do you think this picture is beautiful? Not as beautiful as something else I see right now. This little section right here, the croppy toppy. Actually, it's not something. It's someone. Who are you talking about? You. Wait a second, Markapi. Oh no. I know that voice. I'm afraid I also know what comes next. Rejection. That's it, huh? What? What do you mean? Come on, that wait a second is a rejection, flat out. Do you know why I asked you to wait? Simply because I wanted to cherish this moment. Can we go for a walk? The air is stale here. Sure. We leave the exhibition. I need to clarify a few things here, but before that, I have to deal with this rain. My umbrella is good for two. Okay, this can't be me. I don't wear turtlenecks. So, my immersion, I lost my immersion. She leans under my umbrella and, dude, if I could get those milkers, if I could get even just one mighty milker leaning up against my huge tricep, and just like I feel the softness of her bosom and she feels the density, the mighty hardness of my tricep, that would be epic. She's so close. Do you like when it rains? The air is fresh. I like the sound of raindrops. I love lamp. Hey, Markapi. Yes? Don't even think about taking your words back. I won't. But it's a bit tough for me right now. What do you mean? Do you feel what I feel? What do you mean? Haha, that face of yours again. I do. Doesn't sound too convincing when you only say it once. Markapi, don't ever make a girl repeat it. You can say something new then. I like it when it rains. I like you when it rains. She's dangerously close now. How could she possibly get closer to this scene? Hey, promise me you'll never take back what you said. I promise. You better be honest, Markapi. Otherwise I'll kill you. But only after we... That's why I imagine people kiss like. My mind is all hazy. I will say this. I think my smooch with Marta was better. You know, we kissed in front of the painting. Maybe it's just because it's the second time that happened, it's less magical. I don't know. She gave me the picture. Let's see if anything happens new when our life flashes before our eyes. Because that's what happened last time. Yeah, the little gong sounds. And are we gonna graduate? Yesham. Yeah, I don't think anything has changed. Yeah, it's all looking the same here, fellas. All right, I don't think it's a dream because I don't want to be sent back to the menu. Wow, our Sima playthrough is going to be done in under an hour. That's epic. At least I hope. Let's go to our next choice when we talk to Sima. So, like, we already know. Okay, you got to know her quite well. I'll give you that. Her real name is... Okay, we've already seen this, though. She decides how much life... Yeah, we've seen this. We've seen this. Marta... Oh, dude. Just look at her. Bro. The oldest among the sisters. The most mature, even. Okay, let's get to our point where we... Okay, the cat girl talked about this. It's possible to change anything in 4 days. Yes, I actually will. Didn't expect me to say that, did you? Okay. Okay, and now the final conversation with Sima before we start improving our lives for an entire year. Yeah. Okay. How are you doing today, Markapi? It must have been rough for you. By the way, thanks for yesterday. I enjoyed it. My, the clothes were so much more comfortable. And revealing. Oh, did you like it? Yes. Here we go. The beginning and the end. I'm going to tell you about something in between. Okay, so I guess in Ermi's game... Okay, yeah, I'm not I'm smart because I figured this out now. That's still something to be said. Okay, so remember how in Ermi's game, Nana was the past, like she was the cat girl from the past. Marta was like that robot looking thing from the future, and Sima's the present. So yeah, that's pretty epic. So Sima's all about, hey, enjoy the present moment. And Marta's always worried about the future and like working really hard and being ambitious and aiming high. Okay, see, I feel like with each playthrough, I learn a little bit more about this game. Epic. Something extremely important for your success. What is it? The key to your success is productivity. Every time you wake up, write down 2 things you need to do today. This is actually really epic because it's just cute girls giving you advice to do like self-improvement stuff. Like, make your bed, says Borden Jeterson. Everything else is strictly optional. Don't even start to do something else until you're done with both. Making a list is pretty important. I have a very long list of reminders, and I'll set them like weeks in advance. Maybe that's something you more copies want to try. I don't know. I see. I do need to get this under an hour, so I need to speed this up because I don't want you to bore you guys. You know, I like to keep you entertained. Okay. Another big issue we have today is the lack of concentration. Do you know that feeling when you want to do something, but then you keep getting distracted? Sit down, set a timer, and focus only on your key task for 45 minutes. Take a short break and start all over again. By the end of the day, you'll notice the difference. A lot of people now... Jeez, I had like a yawn mid-sentence. But I'm not bored, I assure you. I'm very energetic right now. A lot of people nowadays boast about their long working hours. In reality, they simply waste too much time. How can you do it with the most precious asset in this world? Long work meetings, endless coffee chats, social media. Keep in mind you also have to sleep, so treasure every second. But there's so many things to do. Not as much as you think, let me assure you. Try to do what I say. In return, you'll get rid of another annoying feeling. When you've worked a lot, yet nothing is really done? I know what you're talking about. Oh, and everything is possible. I bet she's going to talk about the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. I'm going to, because Marta talked about the 10,000 hour rule. I'm guessing she's a 80-20 kind of girl. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? At the start, your goal might not seem feasible at all. Just don't stop, keep going, and it'll work out, somehow. Who dares wins. Who dares wins, Markapi. Also, don't do everything from scratch. Reach out to people. What? It's a common mistake to reinvent the wheel. Do you mean that I should ask for help? Correct. Let professionals do their job. They're too busy for someone like me. They won't even notice me. That's exactly what everyone thinks. Just send them a message and you'll be surprised. What if they don't answer? Even if 9 out of 10 don't answer you, that's enough when you've sent 100 messages. And please do your research. Information is free nowadays. In the ancient times, people had to spend a fortune to own a small library. Winning has never been easier, Markapi. This is pretty inspiring, I would have to say. Thanks. I'll remember it. I expect only the best from you. See you soon. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Roll credits. All right. There we go. That was a speed run of the Sima playthrough. Yeah, I hope you guys got something out of that. We got to see Sima's reasoning, Sima's way of thinking. Great lessons, you know. Like, enjoy those moments. Thinking about the present. You know, that's why they call it the present, because it's a gift, and you should focus on it. Okay, I might do the same thing with Nana. So, let me see. Our gallery should be updated now. So, yeah, we have a few new pictures here. Boom, look at that. Boom. Boom. Epic. Okay, that's all for today's video. This isn't really going to count as a Bay Area lockdown. This is just kind of a bonus episode for y'all. So yeah, there's going to be another video. This might be a double upload today, or this could come at a random time. I don't know. I'm probably going to start a new dating sim walkthrough after I do the Nana route. I'll probably do the Nana route really quick just because her voice is so hard to do. So look forward to that. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, help me find a girlfriend. I love Marta, and bye-bye.